Hola mi gente! Today we'll escape to Cuba for a delicious journey through the island's top 10 drinks. Whether you are a cocktail lover, a coffee addict, or just here for a cold beer, there's something for you. Let's jump into the delicious, magical, slightly dizzying world of Cuban beverages. Cerveza. Cristal is Cuba's most popular beer. It's not the best beer in the world, but it's not the worst. Curious fact: don't confuse it with Bucanero. That's Cristal's stronger, darker cousin. Canchanchara, one of Cuba's oldest traditional cocktails. A simple, rustic, and very Cuban drink with roots in the colonial era. It's believed to have been created by Cuban guerrilla fighters known as Mambises during the Wars of Independence against Spain in the 19th century. Ingredients: aguardiente, lime juice, honey, water, sometimes served with ice. Traditionally in a clay cup, which helps keep it cool and gives it a bit of charm. You'll often find it in Trinidad or Remedios, Cuba, where it's something of a local specialty. Daiquiri, a classic Cuban cocktail that's simple, refreshing, and packed with flavor. It's made with just three main ingredients: white Cuban rum, fresh lime juice, and sugar. Optional crushed ice for the frozen version. It's a perfect balance of sweet, sour, and strong, and that's why it's a global favorite. The daiquiri was invented around 1898 near Santiago de Cuba in a small village called, you guessed it, Daiquiri. Where to try the best one? El Floridita, Havana. Fun fact: the daiquiri is often seen as a girly drink outside Cuba, but in Cuba it's pure tradition. Everyone drinks it. It's refreshing, classy, and a national treasure in Cuba. Cuba Libre, free, fizzy, fun. Ingredients: rum, cola, and lime. Simple but effective. Invented during the US occupation, this is a national treasure. To Cuba's freedom, they said, then had three more. Pro tip: some say use Cuban cola, but for me, Cuban cola it's a no-no. I prefer the other one, but you will not find the US Coca-Cola here. Agua fresca de Coco. This one's straight from the beach, a real coconut opened in front of you, splash of Cuban rum inside, and that's it. Tip: say agua de coco con ron. Fun fact: coconut water is super hydrating, so in a way, it's a health drink. Just keep in mind that it might make you run to the bathroom a bit too often, guys. Piña Colada. If happiness had a flavor, it would taste like a piña colada. Coconut milk, pineapple juice, rum, blended with ice, and sometimes served in a real pineapple. Legend says it was first made by parrots. Makes sense because after two of these, you start talking like one. Café Cubano is not a drink, it's a lifestyle. Strong, sweet, and served in tiny cups. Locals call it cafecito, and yes, it can power a whole conga line. Tip: try it after lunch with a friend. It's a cultural ritual. Now, let's go to our top 3. Let's go. Let's get serious because now we are talking about ron Cubano, Cuban rum, and not just any rum. The rum that makes you close your eyes and whisper, wow. Aged Rum is smoother, darker, and richer than your standard white rum. Popular brands: Havana Club Anejo Especial, Santiago de Cuba Anejo, or even Legendario. How to drink it? Neat. No ice, no mix, guys. Never with Coke. You'll break a Cuban grandma's heart. Think of this rum like a Cuban grandfather, warm, full of stories, and a little spicy. Because this rum, it's not just a drink, it's a moment. Jugo de Caña. This is pure raw sugarcane juice, squeezed fresh from the stalk with a giant manual press that looks like a medieval torture device. For plants. What to expect? Super sweet and a greenish or yellow color. Local tip: ask for a splash of lemon to cut the sweetness, or a splash of rum to enhance the experience, of course. Where to taste? Visit the Museo de Agroindustria Azucarera near Remedios. It offers an in-depth look into Cuba's rich history of sugar production. Un vaso de guarapo y se te olvida el calor. And maybe your responsibilities too. And now the number one, the mighty Mojito. If Cuba had a superhero, it would wear mint leaves and carry a lime. This drink is refreshing, iconic, and slightly dangerous if you don't keep count. Let's see how they do it.
En Portugal hago mucho mojito, es mi bebida favorita. Y el ron en Portugal está muy caro.
C'est só o rum. Não é mágico.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Honestly, mojitos are like Cubans themselves, full of life, flavor, and impossible to ignore. Now, you are officially ready to drink like a Cuban. But remember, drink smart, support local bars, and always say thank you. Salud. Which one would you try first? Or which one have you tried already? Tell us in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who owes you a mojito. See ya!